Grant Shapps has expressed his dissatisfaction with Gary Lineker's statement this morning. Gary Lineker, of course, compared the immigration bill to the sort of language used by the Nazis in the 1930s. And he says the rhetoric was not acceptable. He says, as a Jewish cabinet minister, I need no lessons about 1930s Germany from Gary Lineker. Like Gary, I am hosting refugees in my own home, but unlike Gary, I do not believe it is either right or moral to tolerate criminal gangs trafficking vulnerable people across the Channel. Well, I'm afraid he is partly right and partly wrong. Gary Lineker, as I said, I don't know quite what aspects of the immigration bill he is saying echo the language of Nazi Germany. But I do know that the language of the immigration bill is very similar to the language that was used in 1930s Britain and that stopped so many Jews from escaping from Nazi Germany into Britain. We are very quick to put up photographs of Kindertransport children arriving in this country. We're not so quick to point out that their parents and adult Jewish people were often deprived of the chance to seek asylum here, and that the government at the time ramped up laws to prevent asylum seekers coming here in much the same way as laws are being ramped up at the moment to prevent people taking advantage of the very real opportunities that exist in this country and seeking in a perfectly just and reasonable way to avoid persecution in their own country. We should have behaved better in the 1930s. We should be behaving better now.